Okay, so let's bump over to here real quick. So I was introduced, bro. No Discord right now. Mute. Thank you very much. Um, don't mind the background music. We want to move that tab to new window. So Joborun Linux. Someone on Odyssey commented about this as being one of the ones I was more looking for. I believe on the Void video. So basically what it is it's an Arch Linux base and it's systemd free, but they also go through all the trouble of making sure that any like systemd based component is removed, or they try to as much as possible. If we go to the news here, you can see that, oh, let's see. Where was it? Was it there? So there was one that they wrote about, okay, in this part here on March 21st. So basically, in order to keep Joborun going, we have to include these libraries for the moment while we work on making sure that it's we can remove systemd completely and all its dependencies. So pretty much they are working to keep everything systemd free as much as possible, but you're still maintaining a lot of that Arch base that people love. So if we go into the wiki, you can see we've got a few different ways to install Joborun. And what I find interesting is this particular setup is a lot like, Gentoo, in a sense, in that you basically get a tarball. So if we go to the Jobo setup here, we can see like, we've got a couple different options. So there isn't an ISO that's distributed for it, oddly enough. You have to provide your own. So if we go to base here, so we can install from a Pacman or build a system environment with Pacman installed, build a tarball, downloading the tarball of the minimal system. So if we go to the tarball install, it'll give us directions on that. So if we notice that it gives us a Joborun image, that's the tarball that we're referring to. And that basically does nothing for us as an ISO for anyone that hasn't installed Gentoo on their own or anything like Gentoo, basically. So we have to basically set up all our own partitions. So what I've got here is a system basically rip and roaring and ready to go. So we can go through the directions pretty much and go from there. It's Arch system. We can add a little bit more RAM here. We can add like 4 cores here. And it should be enough to run the system as we need it. Yeah, 8 gigabyte. We'll bump it up to 10, 11-ish. And then we'll finish that off. And then we can basically go from there. So if we go to... And they are using distroot.org for their wiki setup, which is pretty cool. They have a lot. If I go to the homepage, they've got like their credits here. You've got Pozo, Leu, Disroot, NeoCities, Systy free editor, and then and then everybody else, the free server stuff and all that, and then specific people. So the Y here is it's a small read through. Maybe I might go through it a little bit, but we're here for the main stuff. So booting it up, I will move that over to 9, just so we can move that over to 5. And yes, I'm going to use the Artix setup to do this, because it has a lot of the similar tools that we have with Arch anyway. So that's what we're going to work with. And I've got the LXQT image just for this demonstration. So if I go to Hey, DistroWatch. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And Falcon is obviously taken place of Midori as the standard browser. So we go to joborun.org, I believe it was. No. joborun.neocities.org. Sheesh. Did I get the right one? I guess so. I will take it. But anyway, so what we want to do is we're going to need download. This is going to be very important. We're going to copy the link address. And what I'm going to do, actually, is take this one and move that over here so I have the directions on my side. Go to news. So we've got the latest setup. We've got our passwords and stuff right here for when we need it. So root Jobo, make Jobo. Pretty simple. We need the terminal. This is the important stuff. And we're going to do an LSBLK real quick, just to give us an idea of what our disk looks like, or what disks we have, and not accidentally write over the wrong one. Because the last time I did that, I hated myself. So, we've got our image figured out. We're going to, like, skip the checksumming for reasons. Clean partition. Let's see. So we are going to see sudo cf. Can I get a good setup going, please? So we want GPT. Does it even matter? Kernel and a bootloader to boot. Let me double check. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Do. Yeah, it looks like we can get away with it. So, new partition size. Gonna write. Yes, quit. Then we are going to mkdir/emit t jobo sudo, and then we are going to do we want to? Maybe we do. Yeah. We're gonna wget, and then we're gonna paste clipboard. Curl -shift O. Come on, buddy, I believe in you. There we go. Do a quick ls, and then we're gonna sudo tar -xf according to the direction /mnt. Oh wait. We want to cd mnt jobo, and then we're going to sudo tar -xf home, not that, Artix jobo right here. File format not recognized. What? Give me 2 seconds. I forgot. I can't wget that. I have to. It's on SourceForge. Artix. Overwrite that one. Save. Yes, replace it. Gotta wait for the download to finish. Download finished. Go bite me. Anyway, now back to what we were doing. Nothing. Now we should be able to do this. As you can see, once we do that, we ls -lh because it has to be very particular. And you can see we've got basically a whole Linux file system here. So now we can sudo artix chroot /mnt/jobo zsh, maybe. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. Wait. Ha! No, I did it wrong. Okay. I forgot something very, very important. Okay. So if you realize I did something very, very bad. Very, very bad. ls. So if I rm-rf jobo. Tell me that again. Okay, what I forgot to do is sudo mount/dev/sda what? 2/mnt. Okay. What? Oh, let us do an better. See? There we go. Okay, now what we do is that same extract that we did before. And then we do our Artix chroot. Okay. It's gonna scream about Jobo proc. I did a retarded thing, as you can tell. So now, because if I go CD ls, you can see I extracted it all up there. But that's okay. This is only temporary. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Always remember where you're at. It's very important for things like this. Now I can do my Arctic CH route. And look, we're in. We can go LS. We've got all our stuff here. And it's fine because we've actually got all the things we need to do the proper CH route. Yeah, do not trust me to like do things normally. So then we can go gen fs tab -u. Okay, actually. Joborun setup. Haha, see? Now here we go. Okay, let's just blah, blah, blah. Enter to continue. Control C to abort. Steps of the script. Enter to continue. Okay. Enter to continue. Should run as root so on each step where a subshell opens to give you the chance to configure the system, you'll not have to use sudo on each command. I believe I should be in root already. They suggest and explain the minimal. So first most critical step after CH rooting into the installation is to create a good FS tab map of mounted system. Okay. So this actually takes and guides you through it, which is kind of cool. Current FS tab, current list. So I don't really need to mount anything because everything should be mounted already. So I can just go exit and be done. Okay. Now that you've mounted everything you wanted mounted at boot time, run the following command. Let's see. Point the output to the etc fs tab directly as you're running as root, but Okay, so this is our fs tab that it creates, butterfs. You can edit then as root cp, but we're not going to assume everything as well since you know better. When done, copy it from etc and enter mount A to verify you get no errors afterwards to see that is mounted. cp /temp/fs tab. Okay, so we overwrite that, and then we go no errors, df, nothing, free, everything's good. This is actually pretty cool that it like takes you through subshells and guides you through a lot of it, and you don't have to go to a separate repository or whatever to deal with it. Let's see. If everything seems okay to you and get no errors after mount A, press enter or... Okay. So now we've got our locale settings. Run user bin to establish your choice in the system. You can do it within the subshell. Enter exit when you're done to continue the script. So we've got our whole locale settings. If if I can get to the top here, can set the locale of the system, edit the etc locale gen, enter your choices found in locale gen pack new. Current default value is cat etc locale gen. So if we do en us, where is it? It's up here. enus.utf8, utf8. So it was etc/locale. Are you kidding me? That's not cool, keyboard. Come on, don't do that to me. Okay, now we can go and do locale gen. Okay. Let's see, time zone. So we go ln-sf user share zone info was America Denver to etc local time. And then let's see. So I've changed it there. And then we can edit nano/etc/rc.conf. Host name, Joborun. Yeah, we'll leave it the same. Local time, Emap US, font Turner, TTYs 2. And then we can also edit the run it rcconf. Well, I think we're done here. So host name. Okay, I am getting proc errors, which is interesting. But anyway. Host name Jobo VM. Exit. Passwords. Pretty quick. Pass WD make So what we can do also is user. Can I? No. Okay. We'll add user just for fun. Wait, no. We need... That doesn't help. This is horrible, I know, but... Okay, so we need to do encrypted password of the new account. This is a bad way to do it here, by the way. We need a home directory. We need I think it'll automatically create a group anyway, so we'll do supplementary groups. We do wheel, games, make. Well, no, I think make is the other user. That's right, isn't it? I think. I hope. Locate audio, video. Optical. Storage. You know, important stuff. NTP. Okay. Then we've got create home, MG user group. We'll add the comment just for fun. Okay, and then we go past WD. Okay. Now that we've done that, we can exit. Okay, Pac-Man system should be up to date, but you have, and to have this done as a first-time setup, you need to initialize Pac-Man. So we do Pac-Man key init, and then Pacman-SUY. For some reason, it does it in that order. I don't know why. They've got their own Arch repos, kind of like Valve does, it looks like, so doing pretty well there. We will... That's actually pretty cool how they lay it out. So, anyway. Have to check the config to see what kind of things they're doing to it. Give it a hot second to download everything and finish up there. Okay. Install didn't take that long, but we can check our... Let's actually check our sudoers file. Okay, so wheel is in there. There was apparently a new sudoers file created. Yeah, it just changes a couple things. The wheel is what we need, but yeah. So we'll go through there. Kernel choice. Kernel choice from Joborun is a list from Arch. Let's see. I think, so we will do Pacman-Shift-S, extra, Linux, Zen. I mean, whatever. It works. But I like Zen. We'll do that one. mkinit Scipio. Because from Joborun's own repositories, they've removed as much systemd components as they can. So, in order to stay true, we're going to keep it that way as much as possible. Except for, I guess, our kernel, because we're just weird that way. We've got to have that Zen kernel to, like, optimize our performance a little bit better, you know. So it's going to go through, it's going to run its little goofy module. Ooh, that's fun. Anyway, it's going to run through, do its little sip. We're going to go with... How about we try the default kernel? See what that does. Heaven forbid I have any problems with this one. Okay, it's doing okay so far. I am gonna roll with it. See what happens. Hope for the best. Okay, so grub, here we go. See if you want specialized configuration. OS Prober is pre-installed, configured via hook. Okay, we're going to install these. So OS Prober is a dependency of grub, it looks like. So it comes done in there. We're going to have to mkdir boot grub and then mkconfig grub cfg and then grub install on devsda. That is not cool. Dir boot / grub mkconfig -o / boot grub grub.cfg. Are you kidding me? Maybe I'm retarded, but anyway. Oh, grub mkconfig and then grub install. Okay, see? And then grub install /dev /sda. Linux Zen in Linux. Okay. It's gonna be fine, I swear. I may not, I should have done the 5% anyway, but you know, it's fine, it's okay, it's okay. Exit. Run it setup, okay. Best to follow for now, and for those that know, there's a found link to... I don't know, I think I'm fine. To run 6 run, enter to continue, exit RC. It's fine. Okay. It's fine, buddy. Come on. Then if we did it halfway right, it should start up, right? Yeah? Yeah? Huh, that's interesting. I went through most of the steps properly. If I had that EFI partition, obviously it would have worked fine. But you get the idea. It has a handy script and things like that, so I don't blame it, honestly. I actually really like what they've done. So, yeah, it's pretty cool what has gone on. I didn't completely follow directions, but yeah, it's fine. But from there, what we can do is, yeah, we can work things out and go from there. So what we are going to do is finish up. Joborun, pretty basic. I will set it up and follow directions properly and then reboot it, and then we'll go and tour throughout it. But that's kind of the basic setup. If you're like, it guides you through it literally. I don't know what else to tell you. If you liked the content, if you enjoyed it, if you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, leave any criticisms you have or what have you. I appreciate it. Feed that algorithm, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one.